The Sleep Trail, full horror story, 15 parts, some trails lead to death. When you close your eyes. Part 1, The Secret Invitation. Four friends, Emma, Mark, Jake, and Lisa, had been having the same recurring dream for days: a silent jungle, a wooden path, and a whispering woman's voice, "Don't sleep. He's coming." The intensity of the dream compelled them to find the real location they kept seeing. Part 2, Entering the Forest. They entered the forest in a jeep. After hours of driving into silence, they found an old, rusted board, "Sleep Trail, do not close your eyes." The air was thick with unease. Something felt very wrong. Part 3, The First Night. They pitched tents for the night. But the silence around them felt unnatural. Emma was the first to fall asleep. She felt a shadow crawl into her tent. A cold breath whispered in her ear, "You chose sleep. Now you cannot return." Part 4, The First Missing. In the morning, Jake was gone. His bed was covered in dirt, grass, and a wooden figurine etched with the words, "One has slept." Panic set in. They tried to start the jeep. It was dead, ripped from the inside. Part 5, The Sleep Demon. Lisa couldn't stay awake and dozed off by the fire. Out of the trees emerged a woman in white, with black eyes and no feet, gliding toward her. She bent over Lisa and whispered, "You entered my sleep. Now you belong to me." Lisa's eyes were open the next morning, but lifeless. Part 6, Only two remain. Emma and Mark promised to stay awake together, but sleep came like poison. Mark closed his eyes and was immediately taken. The fog around him swallowed his body. Only Emma was left. Part 7, Failed Escape. Emma ran through the forest, but every path circled back to the same sign, "Sleep Trail, no exit." She realized now, sleep wasn't the danger. The trail was. Part 8, The Trees Speak. Tree trunks bore scratches and carvings that read, "We slept. We died. Wake us up." She placed her hand on a tree. It was warm. Breathing. Alive. Or possessed. Part 9, Last Tent Night. She set up one last tent. Exhaustion crushed her body, dragging her toward unconsciousness. She screamed, "I won't sleep." Shadows emerged from the trees. One whispered, "This trail belongs to sleep. The awake must die." Part 10, Dream or Reality. Emma thought she was awake. But everything was a dream within a dream. Suddenly, she saw Mark's corpse lying ahead, eyes wide open, lips parted. This is not a dream. It's real. Part 11, Prison of Sleep. She awoke in a wooden cabin inside the jungle. It was filled with people lying in beds, alive, but in permanent sleep. Sleep wasn't rest. It was imprisonment. Part 12, Rebellion Against Sleep. Emma tried to wake them. Some opened their eyes, but their pupils had turned white. They weren't human anymore. Something demonic lived within. Part 13, The Mother of Sleep. The entity appeared. A woman cloaked in fog said, "I am the mother of sleep. In me, there is peace. Or there is nothing. Choose." Emma shouted, "I'd rather die than sleep." Part 14, The Final Awakening. She tied herself to a tree to avoid dozing off. Sleep attacked her in waves, voices, fog, shadows, but her resistance weakened the sleep spirit. The forest began to rumble. Sleep was breaking. Part 15, The End, or the Beginning. A rescue team found Emma the next morning. She was conscious, but said only one thing, "I'm awake. But sleep has followed me." Days later, every member of the rescue team fell asleep, and none of them ever woke up. The sleep trail is not a path. It is a curse. If you dream about it, don't fall asleep.